stranger. The light that you shine can be seen. Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on a grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on a grave. What's going on, guys? Samurai back with another reaction video. Today we're kind of switching gears a bit to these YouTube performances, covers and such, which I haven't done on my channel, so I'm pretty excited to do that, and I'm looking forward to do a lot more in the future. So this was actually a request by a fellow patron, so shouts out to you. If you guys would like to become a patron, the link for that will be down below. You get exclusive access to a lot of different things, such as blocked reactions or full unedited album reactions and such, and also you get Discord access and whatnot. And you get to request songs and they get priority, so go check that out if you wish to do so. Also, if you like this content, please make sure to hit that like down below, subscribe with the bell notification icon so you always get notified of new videos coming out, as well as drop a comment down below of what else you would like to see. Just a quick disclaimer here, I am familiar with Elite Bata. I remember watching his videos like a few years ago, maybe like 3 years ago, I'm not sure exactly when. But yeah, I remember watching a few of them. Bohemian Rhapsody, I think, was a standout one that I watched. I'm not sure exactly what else I've seen from him, but I remember vaguely his guitar playing, and it was phenomenal. It was during the time, as you guys can see, if you're not familiar with my channel, I am a musician, and my primary instrument is guitar. So I've been playing guitar for like 15 years on and off or whatever, but there was a point in my guitar playing where I was really heavily into fingerstyle playing, and I found all these fingerstyle guitarists like Igor, I forget his last name, Elite, Tommy Emmanuel, and a bunch of other guys out there, and I really got kind of immersed in that little guitar scene. And that's when I remember watching him, and I remember his style in particular was very interesting because he really, if I remember correctly, he really focused on his playing and the accuracy of his playing and the how clean the notes were. There was no string noise or nothing was sloppy about it. And a lot of these other guys, you know, they focus a lot on the percussive aspects of everything, or, you know, just the whole theatrical aspect that can be implemented when you're doing fingerstyle with guitar. And I think certain people take it too far. I'm not going to say any names. But what I really appreciated about his style was just how clean his playing was. And it's so smooth. It's not, it's just, I don't know. Well, I don't want to keep saying stuff because I don't remember exactly. It's been a while since I've seen him, but it looks like he's got a lot of success lately. I see after the request that I got, I looked him up and I see there's a ton of reactions for him in the past few months or so, and they're getting a gazillion views. So I assume he probably went viral somewhere, probably like TikTok or something, and that's how he got this huge following lately, which I'm very happy for him because he is an outstanding player from what I remember, and he deserves the recognition. So I'm not going to keep talking, guys. I just want to say I picked this song in particular because I've been really heavy into the song lately. It's one of those songs that you remember from your childhood, but you never knew the name, never knew the singer, and I happened to stumble across it a couple months ago. I don't remember how. And it was one of those like epiphany moments, like, wow, I remember this song. And ever since then, I just really kind of been listening to it back to back, and the arrangement of it all, the production, everything about it is so incredible. So I decided to go with this one because it's just something that I've really been enjoying lately. So I'm excited to see how he turns this into his own. So let me stop talking, because I know you guys are here for one thing only. So let's do it. Check this out. Elite Bata. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Kiss from a Rose, Seal fingerstyle cover. yeah, you guys see, oh, he did a cool little thing there. I'll touch upon that, but let's go back. So what I'm noticing so far is what I described in the beginning, how clean everything is. It's not the most difficult thing to play fingerstyle guitar. I know if you're not a guitar player, I can see how this looks really complicated. And even if you are a guitar player that has never played fingerstyle guitar or has never attempted to, it can look like a lot of acrobatics, but it's not that difficult to play necessarily. However, to be able to play it this accurately, this cleanly, that is definitely very difficult. And yeah, just to be able to do what he's doing right now this good is very difficult. But what is also hard is to come up with the actual arrangement, which I'm sure he does himself. So obviously fingerstyle guitar, you have all the elements in the song presented to you in the form of one man playing one guitar. So you have the rhythm, the harmony, the melody, and the drum beat going on all at the same time. So it can get very difficult depending on the arrangement itself. But fingerstyle in general, I think, seems harder than it looks. But I'm not discrediting his playing at all because this is phenomenal. And one thing I want to mention is a lot of guys that play fingerstyle, anything that involves using your fingers as plucking these strings, you want to have, like classical guitarists and flamenco guitarists, they grow their nails out on their right hand. So they have these picks that are embedded into their fingers. So that's why they grow their nails out, so they can pick the strings with their fingernails, and you get a sharper sound or clearer sound, and it's not muffled. Or if they don't want to grow their fingernails out, they can use finger picks, which he is doing neither of. And from the looks of it, his fingernails are pretty short, but he is still getting a really clean, precise tone out of these, out of his playing, which is, again, not easy to do. So let's keep going here. Yeah, right there. I know I just stopped, but I guess I'll just mention what he did there. Was it the tuning peg, or did he detune it with the... So I thought he detuned it on the tuning peg, but it looks like he may be just pushing in the string right between the nut, which is that little white thing, and the tuning peg. So if you press down on the... So if you kind of press it right here, but maybe he did a... I don't know, he did something. Maybe he played a harmonic and then did that. I'm not entirely sure, but I guess I can keep my guitar here just in case something else comes up. All right, let's see. But did you know that when it snows, oh my God. Yeah, I mean, his dynamics are insane. The delicacy of his playing, the changes from the finger picking to the strumming is so effortless, so seamless. He does it like it's nothing, and his hammer on and pull off game is incredible as well. What is he playing? So much I can tell you, so much, yeah. is a clean ass bend right there. Let's see that again. That brown. So he's doing ninth fret on the E string, and then 7th fret on the B string, and he's kind of just bending the B string up with his middle finger, which is not easy to do, and maintain that 9th string unbent. That sounds weird to say, but something like that. Let's see again. Oh, okay, so he bent it. He started off with the bend like this, and then he bent it down. That's not easy. It's not easy to do. It requires a lot of finger independence because you have to bend, or you have to push up your middle finger and keep that pinky finger kind of steady there on the 9th string without moving, which is very difficult to do. Something like that. Baby, to me it's like I'm going addiction that I can't deny. Wow. Yeah. Pull, hammer on and pull off game is crazy. Nice slide there. If I'm kissed by a rose on a grave, there is so much a man can tell you, so much he can say. Yeah, that bend right there is so crazy, man. That I can't do it like him. Wait, is he doing? Oh, is he doing? Wait a minute. He might be doing 6th fret instead of 7. Let me go back. Down. I don't know exactly, but yeah, I mean, like, come on. His technique is perfect. It's so effortless. Look at how little his hands are moving. His right hand is so steady. He's barely moving his fingers, and that's how you know, that's how you can tell a really experienced guitar player from one that is maybe not as experienced. The better you get, the less movement you want to do on your guitar. So even things that may seem like hand acrobatics when you first start playing, when you start getting better, you start figuring out ways to make those movements as incrementally small as possible. And that's exactly what he's doing here. And the hand stress on his left hand, nothing. I mean, he is just effortlessly gliding on the guitar neck. His pull off and his hammer-ons and pull off game is just really, everything here is top notch technique. So let's finish this off here. this is such a great example of a great guitarist, and specifically a fingerstyle guitarist, but also just a musician in general. There's no gimmicks. There's no gimmicks. There's no tricks. Nothing. No special, nothing. This guy just plays the guitar really well and loves doing just that. He's not trying to grab your attention with some fancy little technique or gimmick or whatever else a lot of these other guys pull to make stuff seem like they're better, but in reality, it's just that, just little tricks that they do. And finding the balance between the playing itself in terms of what are you focusing on and what are you trying to translate to the listener. Like I said in the beginning, a lot of these guys lean too much on the percussive side. And I love percussion used on an acoustic guitar. I think it's a great way to make use of what you have. And obviously, if you're just the only player, being able to play the drum beat on your guitar while playing is definitely a plus, and it is a skill of its own. I'm not really good at that myself, but also it is still a guitar. I don't think you should make that the centerpiece of your playing. Again, not saying any names, but a lot of you guys probably know who I'm talking about. If you follow guitar players and you know guitar players that are on the scene right now, I'll just leave it at that. But again, it is a guitar. It is an acoustic guitar, and if I'm listening to somebody playing acoustic guitar, I want to hear the acoustic guitar. I don't want to hear drumming. But also, if you're going to be playing fingerstyle guitar, you have to make it interesting with those other things. You know? Like, you got to do the harmonic stuff. You got to do the percussion stuff. You know, you might have to do a lot of pull-offs, hammer-ons, etc., to really convey the actual song and really trying to translate all of those instruments that are going on in the song and being able to play it on one instrument, and whoever is listening to it can tell what they're playing. And this guy just balances everything out so effortlessly, it's like it doesn't even look like he's trying, and I'm sure that's the result of hours and hours and hours of practice. And I admire his dedication, and I admire that he does it for the love of it all. There's no special editing, no special footage, a very basic video of him just chilling, sitting on the ground. And that's how you know this is top notch, because he's getting millions and millions and millions of views for one thing and one thing only, and that is his guitar playing. It's not the shots of the video. It's not the fancy editing. It's not the over-the-top percussion. It's not any of the theatrics that you can do with a lot of fingerstyle playing. It is just really great playing. I would go out on a limb and say that he is one of the best. Not only fingerstyle guitarists, but just acoustic guitarists in general. Not a lot of people can play what he's playing as cleanly and just as good as he does. And call me crazy, but I would put him up there with Tommy Emmanuel. I would. Obviously, they have two very different styles. Tommy Emmanuel is way more eccentric. There's way more peaks and valleys. He'll take you on a real roller coaster ride. And I think Tommy is another great example of somebody that really balances out his playing. Obviously, there's a lot of theatrics. There is a lot of percussion, way more than what Leap does. But it still conveys the information accurately, I think. And in an emotional way. And again, I'm not trying to compare them, but I'm saying that I think he's up there on that stratosphere. Because one, I can't see Tommy being able to play like him, but I also can't see him being able to play like Tommy. They have their two different distinct styles. Obviously, they both play fingerstyle, but they are very different in the way that they play. But I'm just saying that because Tommy is renowned as the best of the best in terms of not only fingerstyle guitar, but again, acoustic guitar in general. I think this guy is right up there. So I'm really excited to see what else he has. I see he's got a lot of videos, and I was gonna pick, you know, the real pop. Well, this has 3 million views, but the real popular stuff, like, you know, the Sweet Child of Mine or the Bohemian Rhapsody or Linkin Park, or, you know, the ones that most people will probably gravitate towards. But I wanted to do this one because this is just my song right now. It's my shit. I've been playing it nonstop. And I just think it's a really, like, once-in-a-lifetime song. So I chose that one. But I'm excited to see more, really. And check this guy out, because this is really, really good. Not going to lie. So, guys, I'm just going to keep it at that. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing down below and checking out my Patreon. And I will catch you guys next time. Arigato and sayonara.